Alrighty, preferred selection back. So we've got a little bit of an arena. I didn't feel like filling all this in, so I don't know what'll happen. But if this thing works, then we're starting the episode and we're just gonna fight. Wait, I do want to have 4 summons because I would like to. Oops. So I looked up the rules and it said it seems like it's just 61 platforms either direction. I'm assuming that objects don't count because that would be absurd if you couldn't put anything around. And it also said no platforms anywhere nearby, like nothing within 10 above you. So I guess you could go up here and you could start doing some platforming, but I don't care. Like I don't like this is really just the test to see like does this fire? And you know, if it fires, then we see what happens. Okay, so it fires. So question number 1 is, alright, so that's one aura thing. Looks like I can't have 2 out. Are they here? Okay, they're here. And I'm getting Ethereal mana. I feel like I should also be over here, though. My turret's over here, so it's kind of like... And of course, Sandstorm. Because of course. Alright, so my turret's not over this way, so... Okay, so I've got 6 of so these mana things are worth 1. So if I put one more of these down, what happens to the other one? Does it go away? Really nice... Okay, it doesn't go away, okay. So I guess the goal of this is to get some of this mana. I'm not so much worried about the Sandstorm. Okay, it's giving us some time. We have just enough to throw down another one of these. I think I'll start over here. I mean, these guys are definitely, like, low-ish level. Oop, don't want to stand in that portal, I guess. I don't really like being not anywhere near them, because then I'm just kind of doing nothing. Sure, soon that won't be an issue. I'm sure soon I'll just be able to, like, stand... Okay. Get to drop another one of those now. These guys don't, like, kill me right away. That's good. How's it going over here? Okay, wave complete. It's kind of fast. Hermes boots would make life a lot easier here. I'm thinking that Hermes boots, with the amount of arena stuff this is going to have, are going to be important. So... But, for now, things seem fine. These guys are stronger, that's for sure. I'm losing a little bit of my gems to them being, like, over here. It's worth noting. How's it going over here? Seems like it's going fine. This is interesting. So far, these enemies haven't had, like, the world's most interesting, like, attack patterns or anything, but we're also doing this, like, pre-hard mode, so... Ooh, okay, so we could... I can throw down almost 2 of these. These guys are definitely, like, getting a little bit farther than the last guys. Noticing that. I'm glad I went with this aura thing. it seems like... And it seems like they're definitely, like, on purpose dropping, like, just enough stuff for me to... Okay, I can't throw one right on top of him. Good to know. Still not hitting me for much. Do I need to throw down another one of these? I mean, it seems like I've got plenty of mana. Oh my god. What the hell? When did these guys get involved? I didn't see any of these from the door I was on. Alright, I'll throw down another one of these things, but... Okay, now my focus is like... I think I'm gonna let my, Duders just, like, handle... I think I'll let my, teleporters handle, like... Do they ever wear off? This thing does heal, that's good. How long is this event? Is the question. Now I'm really suspicious that, like, while... yeah, okay, so, like, these guys are coming through while I'm dealing with the other guys. This might not be the ideal strategy if they're just, like, standing here waiting for shit to get bad versus, like, attacking down there. But, yeah, these guys just kind of come out of nowhere. I'm assuming this is like a 15-wave fight. Yeah, let's just try protect... Oh my god, what? The hell are you? Okay, Bee's Knees is like way better here. Okay. Oh, okay. That was it. So we've defeated the old one's army. There's a ton of stuff over there, which means I believe we should now. Okay, now we can use this outside of that combat, which is super neat, and it uses, I believe, just regular mana, or. Or it doesn't, hard to tell. This is good. Okay, so now I know that about there is where I hit the sand, like the... Alright, so I can definitely, like... It doesn't seem to be a big concern to have a pit under them. Like, they're not gonna... They don't seem like they really, like, go under or anything like that. Or if they do, it's... whatever. It's whatever for now. I can fill this in later. When I've got, like, I'm never gonna get, like, better block placement stuff, because I'm not gonna... Well, I might. When I have more money and, like, the traveling merchants bringing it around. But for now, let's just, like... So here's a question. Did that shatter my stand? Did my stand go away? Or am I just nowhere near it? I'm probably just having a bad spatial awareness right now. So I got 5 defender medals for that. Oh, okay, so that means I can I could do that more for, like, to really try and get up to the nice stuff already. But I think I can only... I think he'll still only sell the, I think he'll still only sell the I'll have to go check and see what he sells. This might be a losing battle to get to where this sandstorm isn't happening anymore. But I would like to... Where are my bombs? That's the question. It is so hard to fight against this. So, before we do that more, I hate to say it, but I do feel like Hermes boots are going to be... not essential, but they're going to make me enjoy that a lot more. Because we just had, like, no movement. Like, we had good vertical movement, but we just had no ability... Like, if we're going to fight these things on a plane that is, like, flat... I think I'm going to fish, because fishing gives me a good shot at an aglet. And I want lightning boots. And then if we get a reaver shark, we never have to mess with the other stuff. Fishing gives me a good shot at an aglet. It gives me a shot at making a shark run, horseshoe, pink horseshoe, I think it is. So then the question becomes, what's the next one of those that I want to buy? Oh, I did have to close up my elevator. I don't know if I had to do that, but they said platforms don't count as solid blocks, so I closed it up just as a precaution. See if he has any new dialogue now that I've done that. So I guess I could... Like, someone could really, if they were, like, a real tryhard, they could, like, grind the Defender's Forge from their current position. But clearly what they expect you to do is, buy these and play with them. I like the idea of the Piercing Bolt one. The Trap might be good in conjunction with the Aura. Mythical. Okay, so that's our new rod. Because it's mythical. Let's see if we can use it outside of combat. Yeah, we can, because the old one's army's been defeated. Okay, that's sweet. Sorry, Star Fury and Spiky Ball. Spiky Ball seems like they did a little bit of work. Yeah. We're gonna roll with like mostly new things because hey, it's new thing time. Unfortunately, these summons aren't like the most helpful thing for something like looking for Hermes boots, but saying that out loud reminds me that I'm not looking for Hermes boots, I'm fishing for Hermes boots. And I'm just gonna open crates because I can't remember if it's like crates or like how exactly. I think flurry boots or sail boots or whatever are a crate thing. So yeah, it was an interesting event. It wasn't like super hard, but I know that was also like the pre-hard mode version of it. So wasn't expecting it to be like crazy brutal. I think those are all the blocks I want to put away. Do I want to do anything with this banner? Sure, I'll let you guys have a little zombie protection. This is neat. I dig it. It does seem like maybe it's a little bit too fair, like a little bit too balanced. Like, because you get this when you need it, and you get like the tier 1 when you need the tier 1. You get access to the tier 2 after you beat mechanical bosses, so it's like everything seems like fair and not like super hard or super easy. But I guess that's good because I mean, the hell is that boss music doing out here? King of Slime awake? Or is it just the... I'm probably just not used to the sandstorm music. Oh, and of course, I forgot to do the thing that I was going back to town to do. Yep. I was going back to town to get into my metals chest and make a fishing rod. That would have been embarrassing to get to the ocean and be like, whoop, Forgot to do that. I think we're done-ish with the B gun. So he uses Ethereum mana. Do you just always have enough Ethereum mana, I guess, if you're not in a fight? I don't know. A little confusing, but I mean, the gun works, and I'd rather have it be confusing and work than be confusing and not work. So I'm perfectly content. Alright, I need bait. I usually put bait in an ice chest, so now I'm like, where on earth did I put bait? Some fireflies. Worms. Okay, we're good. One of the things that was a little weird about that invasion is that the enemies didn't really seem like they threatened me. Like, they weren't like strong enough to like really mess me up. But that's fine. I was expecting to get destroyed. I think I fought it at just the right, like, just, hold on, I'm gonna pause for a second. So okay, so the Mighty Wind is just a sandstorm thing. I was trying to remember if there was like, is there like a boss to a sandstorm? No, I think you just like, try and like leave. Like, I think there's like some stuff you do to get like forbidden fragments like later in the game, but for where we are in the game, I think you just are supposed to go through sandstorms. I think I'll do a little bit of fishing on camera, just enough to like, you know, maybe we'll get super lucky and it'll just be like, you know, in 10 minutes we'll get it done. But if we don't, then that's fine. And if we don't, then I'll do, I don't know, I could do a fishing episode. We've seen the old one event. I'll have to feel it out. I'll do a little bit of fishing. I think I won't do a fishing episode. I think I'll just like do the fishing off camera, and then like it'll be one of those things where, you know, if we if I'm fishing and then like something happens, like I don't know, like a goblins invade. Well, I wouldn't probably pause for a second goblin invasion, but if I'm fishing and something cool happens that I'm like, oh my god, I need to turn the camera on, then I'll start recording. But for now, I'll just fish until like the episode's over, and then the rest of the fishing will be off camera. I think that's about right. In the star farm, like we've got stars somewhere, I think in our piggy bank. But star farming's fine. Shackles galore. I love being a summoner and fishing because it's like you just don't have to worry about anything. You just have your little bees and you fish and you're fine. I guess we've never woken up our angler this episode or this series, so do that. Quest fish is a slime fish. He's saying that can be caught anywhere, but I'm pretty sure that can't be caught in the ocean. I think it's just a forest-only thing, despite what he's telling me. He's telling me lies, basically. So I could, like... I could wall myself off a little bit if I don't want to be, like, bothered while I'm fishing. But really... Really, I don't need to because my guys will keep me safe. It's so weird to fish with the wavy water. I keep wanting to like wait for it to settle, but I know that the waves are just part of the game now. It's also a little bit harder to tell if my bobber is bobbing. So for nothing super interesting. I don't think there's a... I think it's a neutral time to be fishing, but it's about to be a good time to be fishing. We have a decent rod, we have high-powered bait. Bomb fish are nice, I guess. Sticky bombs. I should have brought an NPC here somehow, some way, because I'm gonna have a lot of stuff in my inventory very quickly. Shackles only sell for like 4 silver, so I could just ditch that shackle. When does the fishing bonus start? Is it like 3 a.m.? Honestly, it's like 3 a.m. But I've got enough bait that I don't care. I can just fish until I get bored of fishing. Or until I get all the things I want. Which is, I want like every fishing item in pre-hard mode, so I'll be here a while. Or I'll be here a while. You guys won't. You guys will be here a little bit through the power of editing. And by editing, I mean playing offline. Playing off camera. So one of our enchanted night crawlers just got used up. Okay, wooden crate. So we have journeyman bait. That's okay. There's. I'm gonna go get that star because stars are enchanted night crawlers right now. Journeyman bait is not as good, so won't use that right away. Go ahead and put a little bit of this garbage away. Things that I definitely don't like need on me. Yeah, you'll notice no slime fish with the bait we have, and we would have caught slime fish already if they were available here. It's okay, I don't need a quest. I mean, the nice thing about a quest would be like free sonar potion, but I'm in no hurry to get a sonar potion. Swordfish is worth 50 silver, not exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's really hard to tell when this bobber is bobbing with these waves. Off camera, I might turn these waves off in the video settings if there's a way to do that, just so that I can see my bobber a little bit more easily. So let's see, we're looking for Reaver Shark because we want a pickaxe so we can take straight into hard mode. We are looking for Sailfish Boots. Okay, there's our Reaver Shark. That's nice. That's our first big get. This is part of the way there. Although I'm sure we'll have like 5 of them before we're done with anything else I wanted to do. Making the ocean look pretty. My god, there's so much stuff down there. Alright, what is down there? Because I feel like I thought I saw a glowing necklace, but I think it's just all the light from the coins. Black dye is nice. You can make some interesting dyes out of it. Oops. Didn't click the water there. This is all worth it just for the Reaver Shark so far. We're out of enchanted nightcrawlers, but we still have that journeyman bait. We have 1 piece of journeyman bait. I should get my stars out and make them all into enchanted night crawlers because, like, I mean, I don't need to go through worms. Flipper potion, mana potion, more journeyman bait. I'll use journeyman bait as long as it keeps coming. Another, yeah, like I said, we'll get more reaver sharks on the way. Hey, king slime. Slime's falling from the sky, so we'll do that instead of what we were doing. That's funny. Ah, hey, so another wave event, kind of, sort of. Alright, let's deal with these slimes. Slimes. And since we're by the ocean, I believe we have, like, a lot of things that aren't slimes that can spawn, but it'll still be okay. Alright, I do not have the mobility stuff to be going down there. Yeah, like, rare enemies like Goblin Scout seem like they're still spawning. Our inventory is going to be such garbage after this. I could probably, like, still fish during this, and my minions would just, like, take care of it. Pinkies are good. Get a little bit of that. Oh my god, we just got a slime staff, guys. Just got a slime staff. Did we get any? Yeah, we got pink gel, but we just got a slime staff. I think pinkies have a 10% or 10, a 10 times multiplier compared to normal slimes to drop the slime staff, but it's still like it's still next to nothing. That is nice. That is great. That is so fantastic. I want to actually... I mean, I'm not going to use the slime staff right now because it's a slime staff and I have a hornet staff, but that's so cool. Yeah, I'll only get one. I'll let it hang out for a little bit, but we just need to kill some stuff. Oh, Iron Skin Potion. I would like that. Are all the slimes going to spawn in the ocean, really? Okay. Fair enough. Thank God you guys can swim. I'm surprised there aren't more enemies that can swim. Like, there's, like, aquatic enemies, but they're, like, I'm surprised there's not more land enemies that are like, oh, by the way, if you get me in the water, I can handle myself, thank you. Let's not forget our piggy bank. I still haven't seen any, like, spiked slime, so we're not even, like, super close to the event popping. Maybe we are, who knows. We should be seeing, like, spiked slimes. That's how you know you're near. Though they could also be dying too fast for us to see them. So don't discount King Slime. He could actually be a little bit of a hard fight. Like, I think we'll be fine. Oh, you know what we should be using for this fight? We should be using our, things. Can I use... Okay, so I can only have one of these out at a time. So we've mostly seen the, How does it... does this work underwater, I wonder? Really bad at hitting them, but it functions. You can do it. This thing is so... it's trying. I'm really glad I went with the AoE one for the fight that we had. Maybe this one's not terrible. Slimes jump around a lot, so it's having a little bit Yeah, this definitely seems like the one you use for slime invasion. I'm just gonna stand here and let the slimes handle themselves for a bit. How much damage does it do them? It's hard to tell because my hornets are also getting in on the action. Alright, hornets, go find another target. Let the green slime actually hit that thing. Okay. I love this thing. I love this little lightning rod. I'm glad I just like went with it by gut instead of like looking up like which one am I supposed to take first, you know. It's tempting to do that so you don't look like an idiot when you're streaming or recording or whatever, but sometimes I think I let myself get too optimal, too like focused on, okay, this is the right decision. Oop. I didn't mean to restock, so now I have to actually make some decisions. Inventory, go away. Still not. This is a slow slime fight. Oh, there's King Slime. Speaking of. Okay, so I'm gonna see how this thing does handling it. Like plus the bees. I know the bees can just. Yeah, I mean it'll get there. All right, now let's give let's give the turret a chance. Turret seems fine, and we can afford to make some risky jumps because we have Come on, turret. Alright, so the turret's doing a lot of damage to it. It's not the greatest crowd control. Yeah, let's stick with this thing. It's very, very little ticks, and if we were just fighting the King Slime, I would go with like the big 65 maybe over like a bunch of like little ticks for 5. But I think the fact that these little guys get into the mix and they get zapped by this thing is good. And yeah, I'm just gonna we're just gonna go tower defense on this. Let the bees and the sentry handle it. I'm gonna switch back to the sentry. Just did that miss? No, oh, it pierced it. Okay, sorry. I'm going to go back to the one I like better. Just because, man, I started to take some serious damage when I let these slimes pile up. Because remember, I'm only in bee armor, and I don't have a bunch of, like, defensive accessories. Now he's just, like, jumping over the thing. Alright, give you another shot. Yeah. I mean, it's fun to go back and forth and, like, see which ones I like better. Alright, we're killing you the old-fashioned way now. Let bees knees do the end. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a problem, kind of, in that we have like a million things in our inventory. Let's see, how bad is our inventory? Pretty bad, pretty full. Piggy bank's looking alright. We can still fish. Still fish for a little bit. Yeah, it didn't get us too bad. And a lot of this stuff we don't actually need. Like, we could throw away. Alright. But I'm going to do the rest of the fishing off camera, and then when my inventory's full, I'll go back. But I do want those sailfish boots. And an aglet. An aglet might be like too much of an ask, but it's going to be just as hard to get from like finding a chest. There could just be none in the world, so fishing might be the way to go for that. All right, so we got King Slime down, and we got to fight the old man's event. Oh, is that what it's called? The event. We got to fight the thing. It was fun. All right. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.